Alright, hello fun and welcome back to the Outer Worlds, where today we are right we left off here on the Peril of Gorgon DLC after taking care of the security override and now needing to head on over to the HIA building. But before we do, we've still got the phonograph to get here in the Chem Lab storage room, which apparently is just around the corner for us to go to. But before we do, we have a phonograph there and also some lore to read here. So I'm gonna loot this stuff here to sell later and read the terminal. So alright, let's see, what do we got? We did the admin function, so let's go to messages. Incoming. Alright, update security practices, high priority. Alright, from Ambrose to Chem Lab. Pursuant of last week's incident, new security practices are now in effect. All lab personnel must tidy their workstations at the end of their shift, close and lock all drawers, safes, closets, vents, and lab doors before leaving for the day. All visitors must be accompanied. Furthermore, any laboratory tech accompanying a guest who has not received certification in either self-defense or hand-to-hand combat must also be accompanied by a member of the security team. Interesting. All confidential information must remain as such. Do not discuss the nature of your work outside or inside the lab, except to warn peers of imminent danger, such as fire, chemical spills, or suspected corporate espionage. So wait. I mean, yeah, that seems like a weird one. All laboratory techs are to isolate themselves until further notice. Any laboratory tech found fraternizing in groups of 2 or more, or found speaking with the same person more than once, will be remanded to Spacer's Choice Human Resources Re-Education and Reallocation Department. Finally, unless you are actually physically sitting in an interview session pre-approved by me, do not speak to the fucking journalist. Alright, AT concerns. Jasper, I dug into the volunteer data Marion sent over. You are right, the current formulation is resulting in alarming outcomes, even by Spacer's Choice standards. Alright, at least someone recognizes, well, someone other than, oh man, I'm forgetting, mostly that guy. I almost forgot his name for a moment. So, Perantha and I performed a handful of autopsies on this week's deceased. Oh god, just this week's deceased? That's terrifying. It made a few notable observations. In one case, that of a young man in his early 20s, we noted a degree of gray matter loss one would expect to see in a man of 70. Oh my. His brain is also atrophied to a shocking extent, again as one might expect in an older man. In another case, that of a woman in middle age, the subject was no longer able to achieve natural sleep. Even 11 consecutive days of wakefulness, she was no longer able to distinguish her violent hallucinations from reality. Yet, even as she spiraled, she demanded additional injections. God, yeah, this Trina time, man, Jesus. I was sure our last tweak would reduce the incidence of violence among the volunteer population. We might attempt to further refine the compound through partitioning, though I'm doubtful that will be efficacious. I probably said that word wrong. Violence aside, I'm growing increasingly concerned by the habit-forming nature of the compound. What do you think? So violence aside, huh? Alright. Monthly physicals, high priority. The material we work with are dangerous and will result in permanent injury, disfigurement, or madness when handled for extended periods. Therefore, all laboratory personnel will now report to the project physician, Dr. Perantha LeBlanc, for monthly physicals and psychiatric evaluations. I do this out of an abundance of caution. Schedule your first appointment immediately, and notify me when you do. I have access to your medical records, so I will know when you shirk. Do not make me drag you to his office myself. Alright, alright. So other messages. We have outgoing, just one. What do you think these days? I try to think as little as possible. Thinking is a dreadful habit, which leads to self-awareness, which leads to resignation. Alright. It's sure that the current formulation is resulting in alarming outcomes, but not, I think, by SC standards. SC standards are low. You report 11 consecutive days of wakefulness, and Spacer's Choice sees 11 consecutive days of productivity. Of course they do. You report an inability to distinguish violent hallucinations from reality. Spacer's Choice is going to try to push us to turn those hallucinations into phantom images of company logos. Oh my god. You say the compound is habit-forming, and Spacer's Choice is going to see an increase in demand for our never-ending supply of xenocyte waste. Oh god. This company, I swear. To be serious, yes, the compound is absolutely habit-forming. Addiction correlates with a dosage, and dosage size is irreversibly proportional to enrichment quality. As long as corporate asks us to keep our dosage minimal and controlled, there's a reasonable chance we can improve the enrichment process to filter out some of the dangerous side effects. That's going to take time, a lot more time than corporate realizes. Oh man, yeah, that's just all falling apart here. And we got one more in here. Employee termination of Herbert St. Germain. Alright, effective immediately, Herbert St. Germain is no longer an employee of Spacer's Choice PR&D Division. His body has been forwarded to the chemical waste dump for processing. Oh, how kind of them. Mr. St. Germain was a saboteur sent by a rival firm to disrupt our vital efforts. It's only thanks to the swift reporting of one of our esteemed colleagues that Mr. St. Germain was prevented from causing any significant damage to our facilities, intellectual property, or staff. I like how it was in that order. I understand that Mr. St. Germain was popular around the Gorgon campus for his genial and helpful demeanor. That is because he was a spy. If you encounter any similarly friendly staff, alert a member of the security team immediately. We are shifting all of our Mr. St. Germain's remaining tasks to other laboratory technicians. Finally, anyone caught visiting his grave or discussing his departure will be remanded to Spacer's Choice Human Resource Re-Education and Reallocation Department. My god, this workplace is just hell. Like, quite literal hell. Alright, let's get the phonograph over here.
Night falls on Gorgon. Though I suppose it's always dark here in the void.
I mean, yeah.
The lab is empty, and I am at last alone. I'm preoccupied with thoughts of the single-celled xenocytes that make their home here on this rock. These primordial creatures persist despite the hostility of their surroundings.
It is quite impressive.
No, they require adversity to thrive. Perhaps that's why our bodies react to theirs. There is a harmony in us.
Is there,
the
though?
law didn't craft us for the void, yet we scrabble across its cold worlds, building, persisting, as the xenocytes do. We live. Against all odds, we live. But for how long?
Well, with that drug coursing through your veins, not long at all, because you go freaking nuts. Alright, so we also have 2 waypoints for this? Where's the actual thing at? So maybe we... well... so it's... alright, so it's back that way in the main area. So how does that door lead us to where we need to go? I don't know. I mean, it's giving me a thing, and I'm actually not even sure where that door goes to from the map. Huh. Yeah, I genuinely don't know, but you know what? We're gonna go check out and see. So let's get guns out, because there's definitely some bad things in here. Alright, let's... you know... yeah, close-range rockets! When has that ever hurt anyone? Besides my people all the time. Hello, combat drone, and goodbye, combat drone. Beautiful. Alright, hit that one, please. Thank you, Parvati. Beautiful. Is it dead? Nope, but we got one coming around. There we go. Ellie, take that down. And fire. Ooh, Parvati, I'm sorry about that. And fire. Ooh, only had one left in there. Only had one left. Only had one left. Okay, take some medicine. And fire. Beautiful. Alright, there. Oh, wait, no, we still got 2 left here. Parvati, come on. There we go. I probably exploded you again there. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good, people. We got energy cells. Let's get that. Let's reload. Take another one of this so you guys get healed. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, you know what? Yeah, I'm intrigued about this door over here. Let's give it a try. Also, where's that red on the compass? I don't know. Alright, yeah, let's go see where this is going. Nothing here. Nothing there.
Gonna be a relief to see the stars again.
Oh!
This cave's making me all jumpy.
Oh, does this take us back outside? Oh, yeah, the lower exterior. Never mind, never mind. We're going the other way. Because we gotta stay inside the facility to get to the thing. So, yeah, let's head over here. We're gonna have to take the long way around through this tunnel, but, yeah, well. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Oh, hello, primordial contagion. And a broken robot with nothing in him. That's unfortunate. I'll take those. I'll take those. Oh, I hear primordials. How are they everywhere? And take that. All right, we got the big one back there. I see him. There we go. Ellie, shoot him good. Shoot him good. Missed the wrong one. Oh, God, hi. Oh, boy. Oh, he went below. He went below. Oop. All right, fire that. Reload, reload, reload. Okay, let's use some medicine there. Perfect. Hit that one. It went underground, and oh, God, I've been hit. I've been hit. All right, fire, 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 fire. Can't waste the, wait for the charge. There we go. Both my people are down. Okay, but we're good. We're clear? We're clear. Alright. God, I hate those things. Especially in close... Oh, I hit the wrong button, didn't I? Yep. Yep, there we go. Good thing I've got, like, hundreds of doses worth of stuff. Alright, let's reload that. Grab that. And continue this way? Hold on, map. Alright, yeah. Okay, so we gotta go around there. Perfect. Hello, robot. With nothing of value. Oh, hi, all the way down there. Alright, well, let's put some shots in while they're still far away.
You got him.
And fire.
Wow, great work.
Alright, they're both dead. Perfect. Yeah, definitely gotta hit those things from afar.
What was Mr. Lowe doing with all these primals?
I don't know. I'm wondering the same. He had a crazy amount of primals. Why? I don't know, but no, well, what are you gonna do? Alright, we're back up into the main area. Good. Also, let me take a look at my inventory real quick. That weapon... Alright, needs repair, but it's not too bad. Alright, so we need that. Why do I have so many points for the portable phonograph? Oh, I guess because the other one's telling us to go outside to the HIA lab. I forgot about that we've got the one more to do. But alright, let's get this one in the main lab. There's robots who need killing. Ooh, a lot of those didn't hit. You know what? Let's do that. There we are, Ellie. You do that, Parvati, in you go. Somehow teleporting behind that equipment. Nice. And arms down. The other one's on the ground still. And it's down. Perfect. Alright, well, let's grab the phonograph, hear its message, and then we'll loot the place. Ooh, hello. Alright, phonograph.
Roscoe, it's Georgie. If you're hearing this, you must still be holed up at the Sprat Shack. And you're not gonna like this one bit.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to steal our recordings when things went crazy. I know. Like I said, sorry. And I'm gonna be in a heap of trouble if I don't get them, so if you want to save my bacon, you need to do it for me.
Ooh.
I need the 3 interviews we did with Ambrose, this one here, plus another recording of my own. I left that last one with a guy who owed me a favor at the garbage processing office in the chemical waste ravine. I'll leave an automech near Stellar Freighting. It'll want all 5 recordings, plus a passphrase. Glacial Age.
Glacial Age?
Don't listen to my log, all right?
Oh, I will.
Just stay safe and keep your head down.
I'm gonna listen to your log. Okay, and there are 2 computer terminals to look at in here. Oh my, oh my. All right, let's do... Alright, yeah, we got all this. Oh, wait, no, I missed one of these. God, so many things with 150 lockpick. Alright, let's hit this one first. What do we got? Run a diagnostic? Sure. Everything's awful. Research data. Memory errors. Alright, open last entry. To whom it may concern, this morning I and my colleagues gathered in the reception hall. Every 10th staff member at the laboratory was released from service. Ah, yes, the decimation. I'm one of them. My indenturement contract to Spacer's Choice, which stipulates a lifetime of productive service as a researcher in the field of organic chemistry, has been terminated. I have served Spacer's Choice for most of my life, worked at the Gorgon facility, and it is the highlight of my career. If I leave Gorgon, I will have nowhere else to go, because my contract guaranteed my work for the duration of my life. To end that contract is tantamount to ending my life. If you have the power to reconsider your decision, I ask you kindly to reconsider. I'm willing to work without pay if necessary. Oh, jeez. This is all I have. Please allow me to fortify my spirit by continuing to work. All right, well, you got fired. And we got one note in here. Dr. Lowe, I'm afraid I don't know where your research notes are. I searched materials processing and discreetly asked the receptionist, but nothing turned up. If I had to guess, you left them in the basement of the laboratory. I'd ventured down there myself, but you know how I feel about primals. God, yeah, why are they all down there? I apologize for the weakness of my constitution. Sir, if your research notes do not turn up in the basement, may I ask you to think favorably on me when OCI asks you for a budget review. Word around the lab is that Goodfellow and the other leaders at OCI want to make some deep cuts in our staff. If there's any truth to this rumor, I hope you'll remember that I've always supported your desire to find a better, safer version of AT. Respectfully. Oh yeah, he got fired. He got fired. Alright, other computer. Let's see, what do we got here? Messages. Oh boy, couple here. Alright, can we please... Dr. Lowe, I think I speak for all my colleagues in the laboratory when I say I'm worried about the OCI treatment of our facility. I can understand dismissing 10% of our staff as a punitive measure. I can understand cutting our deadlines in half in order to motivate us. God, really? But, and forgive me, Dr. Lowe, but I cannot understand demanding that we send human inquiry our untested compounds. Many of these compounds aren't tested because we know they're failures. Increasing production means proportionally decreasing quality of enrichment, which means lower compatibility with human metabolism, which means higher rate and intensity of dangerous and potentially lethal side effects. Compound X is a highly complicated formula harvested from the waste of xenocytes. It's complicated because, unlike over 50% of Spacer's Choice nutritional catalog, the compound was not designed for human consumption. Really, I'm actually surprised over 50% of their catalog is. If the good people at OCI understand the complexity of the compound we're dealing with, there's a chance they'll give us the time and resources we need. We just need to get them to understand this is a problem of miscommunication, Jasper. Don't let me go up there and give them a presentation. I'll use markers and everything. What do you think? Can we do this? I like it. Hang on, a response from that one. Dr. Pahlavi. There we go. The OCI are compromised by a gaggle of carrion feeders. You go up there with your markers and your charts and your diagrams, and they'll chew the flesh off your bones and then charge me for the meal. It is absolutely critical that I finish my research in peace and as soon as possible without interference from the OCI. So in answer to your question, no, we fucking can't. Alright, and personnel files there. Work fortifies the spirit. Table received our updated timetable for management, courtesy of Mr. Goodfellow. 6-week deadlines are now 3-week deadlines. Some of my colleagues have been sacrificing sleep in order to meet these deadlines. Others have been medicating themselves with very small doses of enriched Compound X in order to combat the fatigue. Oh boy. Work fortifies the spirits, so we will carry on. I count myself fortunate to have been spared in the decimation. My former colleagues have nowhere to go. Their departure corresponded with a few critical doses of enriched compound X disappearing from our storage. Correlation does not imply causation, so I will not imply theft. I'm concerned by the side effects of Compound X. Even in its refined state, repeated use damages the synaptic patterns of the brain. Paranoia, violence, psychosis, and intense anxiety will haunt a repeated user for the rest of their short lives. Our enrichment process does not combat the side effects of Compound X. We were close to a breakthrough, but the damage to our research terminals is irreversible. My hope is that Human Inquiry will see the effects of this compound on their own tests and report these tests to Creative Incubation. If Incubation is as chilled by these results as I am, they may provide us with more time and more resources. They won't. Unplanned sabotage event. Alright, a moment of silence for my recent batch of enriched Compound X. The elegant complexity of your molecular structure manifested in the hallucination of my own sleep-deprived mind. 30% lower rate of addiction, 75% compatible with human metabolism, and with a side effect coefficient of just 0.65. You are our most promising compound yet. Human Inquiry would have been delighted to pour you into a syringe and stick you inside a test subject. You were destroyed in an unplanned sabotage event, which is to say that Mr. Mostly's fancy tables couldn't predict this would happen. You are almost perfect. Our lab will never see the likes of you again. Compound X is notoriously difficult to enrich. Its molecular structure is fussy. In small doses, the compound provides a massive boost to energy and productivity. The clever buggers at OCI do not seem to understand this principle and have asked us to increase our dosage with every batch. High-dosage Compound X is even harder to enrich, and a poorly enriched, poverty-stricken chemical has none of the protective layers that inhibit dangerous side effects. So what we have is a cocktail of very bad side effects, chased down with one massive rush of euphoric energy. Pleasant, but incredibly dangerous. I can only hope HIA's report agrees with my assessment. It will not. They're gonna go forward, and everyone's gonna die. Alright, well, that's it for this area, so let's head on over to HIA and see how all that goes. At the 22-minute mark, so we'll get over there and start clearing the way a bit, but probably is going to be next episode that we really get deep into stuff here. But, oh well, what are you going to do? Let's actually also switch over to my Z-type gun. I do like the Z damage. It's also dangerous for my companions, but so are my rockets. And I think the Z damage is, N-ray. N-ray is what it is. The N-ray damage, I think, is slightly less than with the rocket launcher. Poor Parvati, always running in there with her hammer and getting hit by that stuff. I mean, usually I'm the one telling her to go in there, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Alright, so we need to go over there. Over there. No, I was looking at where we were. Okay, Chem Lab. Alright, it actually is the last one we need. Is that on the outside? Ooh, I thought the Chem Lab one was going to be on the inside area. Interesting. Okay, well, that's a interesting development, so we should be able to finish the sonograph thing, or phonograph, rather, thing this episode. I figured we had to go into the facility. Oh God, they were sleeping! They were sleeping! Oh God, I didn't see it until it was too late. All right, where's the big one? Where's the big one? There he is, Parvati. Yep. And boom. Let's reload. Oh yeah, you're getting poisoned plus my N-ray damage. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that was fun. I'm still getting acidified. Lovely. Lovely. Alright, who else we got? Any more? Just cubes of trash. Alright, point of interest. The trash dump. Oh, we hadn't explored this yet. Nice. Alright, yeah. The last phonograph was in here. I thought it was inside the facility. Oh, dang, man. Go examine. Garbage processing log. First day of the new job. I can't believe this. What a joy to be here. What a sudden complete surprise to be promoted to head garbage processing officer. All right. It would be nice if there were another officer here to teach me the job, but I guess he fell into the feed chute last week. I have made a note not to do this. Good note, good note. Day 2, I'm starting by reading all available notation regarding the trash compactor. If Spacer's Choice believes that I, a humble chemist, am suited for such a lofty work, then I will do my best to succeed at it. Unfortunately, the operating manual for the compactor is covered in blood stains, which does make it difficult to understand. Oh boy. Day 3. Compactor was making weird noises today. I thought it was a problem with the compression chamber, so I spent most of the afternoon troubleshooting with the manual. Turns out a sprat had gotten in the hopper. Day 5. The emergency stop does not work. Day 8. My arms are killing me, and my back, and let's see, yup, my shoulders. Most of me aches. I thought this was supposed to get easier. Guess I'm not used to physical labor yet. I'm seriously considering microdosing with adrenatime. Maybe once they've gotten a few more of the kinks sorted out, assuming the idiots over at Chem Lab have stopped bickering long enough to do their job. They have not. Day 19. What am I even doing here? I'm a chemist, for law's sake. I don't know how any of this works. I'm surprised I have both arms left. Not that anyone else ever comes by the shack to notice. Day 33. I don't know why I'm bothering with the log. No one's going to read it. No one has any intention of reading it. It's pen and paper. They could at least pretend to give a flying fish sticks and give me a data log. This is sprat shit. Oh, I like that. Day 52. Today I compacted a marauder's corpse into a tiny cube of meat just to see what it would look like. I should have felt disgusted, but when I looked at the end result, I didn't feel a thing. He's been microdosing the adrenatime, hasn't he? Is there something I meant to do to maintain the machine? Maybe oil it or something. Day 100. What a milestone. 101. Made a game out of lobbing sprats into the compactor's hopper. Gave myself extra points for the live ones. What have I become? Day 140. I wonder what it would look like to run a mantis swarm through the feed chute. What would it look like all crushed down into a tiny cube? 183. Got a message from the mine to come out and clean up some kind of cargo rail accident. Had to trek all the way out there just to tell them I don't deal with fluids, morons. 211. Here's me at my lowest. I've been picking out the most hazardous trash I can find, and I'm saving it up to do something nasty to Clarence's place. Need to figure out which room it is. 231. What if I just dove in there? Law, that would hurt. Imagine how slowly and painfully it would crush my body down into juice and meat and shards of bone. Day 269. The mine crew is still after me to clean up their little accident, like I'm not up to my ears in garbage out here. Bodily fluids are outside my wheelhouse. Any bodily fluids from compressing organic material are just incidental. Day 255. I'm done with this log. I'm done with everything. Maybe I'll let the garbage pile up forever. Maybe it'll pile up so high it'll spill out across the canyon and drown everything and everyone. I can only hope. Okay. Well then. Interesting. Uela log. That. What? Ah, there it is.
Tell me about the production of adrenatime, Dr. Ambrose. I hear Compound X is a unique challenge to work with.
Ooh, very much so.
It's temperamental. It must be refined under tightly controlled circumstances at tremendously low temperatures. Do you compound it with anything else? Tell me more about your refining process. Our audience is conversant in the sciences, very detail-oriented, so don't be afraid to get technical. Last time I met you, you spoke like a groundbreaker builder sprat. Why the sudden airs? And such specific questions. Does your minder know what you're up to? Does he suspect you're a spy?
Ooh!
Pardon me.
Oh, the spy was the journalists. Alright, well, let's go turn in these things now that we've got them all. So, yeah, retrieve... Oh, we still have, AIA Observation Room B. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, all right. I got confused as to where we were. I thought we only had one left. I forgot we had that one over there. I didn't realize we had the one outside here. Okay, fair enough. Well, next episode, we will head over on to the HIA facility and take care of that, because we also need to head in there for this one. I actually think we're going to prioritize this one. And yeah, let's just go on and fast travel over there now. Clear out the enemies out front, because clearly we're going to need to shoot some things. And then we'll head in there for the next episode. A good time. So we just got one more phonograph. And everyone here is already dead. Perfect. Well, that's going to be it for this one then, folks. Hopefully you all have enjoyed, and you do come back for the next. But until that time, thank you for watching. And as always, have a good one.